Guys, I have been rocking this same board for a good minute. I think it's time to get a brand new board. But why just buy a board when I can actually show you the process of how snowboards are made? That's exactly what we're gonna do today. But I can't go alone, I'm gonna need a buddy.
Okay.
What? You didn't even hit me!
Roman! Yo, you remember that artwork that I showed you with the boards and stuff?
Yeah.
It's time. We gotta go. Like right now. We gotta go.
I can't go, I'm playing games with Katie.
What are you playing?
Some VR crazy killer, I get beat up every time game. Maniac game.
Wait, can I play?
Yeah.
Play around with this and then go. And then cue that B-roll travel sequence. Isn't it funny how you can like pass 6 hours, a night in a hotel, and probably 20 some random stops at gas stations in just one quick travel sequence? Little disclaimer guys, also I'm super sick. I'm coming down with a cold, so if it comes out on camera, I do apologize, but trust me, bear with me. Today's video is gonna be super cool. We're so close to Gilson, and I can't wait till you guys see this. Roman, are you pumped for your board?
Yo, what up? What up?
It's almost
Yo, I'm pumped up, bro.
You need some coffee?
Pumped. You got me sick, dude.
Seriously, are you ready for a board?
I'm so ready, bro. This is my throat.
On a serious note, we are here to make custom boards, and
super pumped.
Roman's
Super
design you've
pumped,
already
dude.
seen, which is gonna be so cool. My design I came up with super last minute, but it actually turned out to be something, you know, really cool looking. Okay, so we are here at Gilson, guys. Yo, Nick! Nick, what's up, dude?
How's it going, man?
Yo, why are we so pumped to get a Gilson board?
Yeah, man, well, the first thing to note is that we actually build all of our boards in 3 dimensions. So if you look here, we've got the soft edge and the pow channel and these 2 runners. And so essentially what that does, it allows you to lift your steel up off the snow, giving you a super buttery, playful, surfy ride.
Right.
Imagine instead of just cut, you can actually float and drift and pump.
Right.
Also, for those of you on rails and boxes, our butter pad and park board, same thing with our all mountain, but especially on this one, it's got this really fun surface here for jibbing.
The
with then
butter
the lifted
pad.
steel edge here and the soft edge, which means that you can keep a super sharp steel edge without ever worrying about hanging up on whether you're on a box or a rail or even board sliding on a tree.
You have one of the only patents for this type of technology.
We have 3 patents in the space, which is pretty cool.
So nobody else is making boards this way.
No.
Dude, that's so rad.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
That's so rad.
Actually, if you go back far enough, Austin and I were middle school science teachers when we applied for the first intellectual property. We started this company totally by accident a couple of years ago, but
I actually watched your TEDx talk.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Cool.
Learning to fail.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Learn
dude.
to fail.
You're gonna have to look it up. It's actually really good to hear you talk about that, about how failure is a huge part of becoming successful.
Yeah, I mean, it's been...
Pardon my cold, dude.
That's right. It's been really important in our case. You know, a lot of the innovation here has come from, you know, it's never one and done, right? It's either from the lessons learned over repeated failures or a total accident, right? But rarely are you just like, yeah, let's do this, and then it works first try.
Speaking of repeated failure, you should show us that first board.
Yeah, you want to see it?
Yeah, let's see the first board.
So you might hear the whine of the bandsaw here. They're in the finishing room working on some boards. This is the original prototype 1. And so we built this guy when I was, what, 14 years old in 8th grade.
Really?
And this is actually what originally got us thinking about starting the company. When we were middle school science teachers, we brought this in and showed our students saying, you know, when we were your age, this is what, you know, I was thinking about after school, this is what I was working on. And they started their own year-long curiosity projects. And in active solidarity, Austin and I returned to this idea. And actually, if you look at what we built with our students, it's not much of an upgrade.
Right.
I don't know if you can appreciate
It sounds
how heavy this thing is. Yeah. But it's the same exact base concept. This was a total failure.
Oh, really?
Way too much material here. And if you look at this, just imagine trying to... doesn't really flex.
I like your analogy. It's like riding a canoe down the mountain.
This is what Austin said. It was like trying to ride a canoe down the mountain.
That's so funny.
We were stubborn. We still rode this one for 4 days, and what we ended up realizing is that the idea itself was not a failure, but the execution was.
Too deep of a channel, yeah?
Too deep, no soft edge, so this whole thing is kind of like a soft edge.
I got
So
you.
the soft edge was a reactionary design to this failure,
Right.
and that's what everyone cares about now.
So Nick I met at Mad River Mountain, as you know, a year ago, and we tried the board and I loved it. Like I fell in love with this board. And I was like, from that moment, I need to have a Gilson board. So here we are today to build our very own custom Gilson board.
So good to have you.
I'm so ready, let's do this.
Do this, man.
Austin, what's up, dude? Hey, Austin is head of operations around here. He makes sure everything gets built right, processed from start to finish. You want to give us kind of the short tour?
Sure, absolutely. So we're in the perfect first room. This is the wood shop. This is where everything begins. This is the heart of the snowboard. And the very first step is getting that snowboard onto this machine right here, which is our CNC. This is our plastic room. This is sublimation. So we have 4 different types of plastics. First thing that we do is we'll take our graphic in Illustrator, we'll print it out on sublimation paper and ink. The plastic will go down first, and then the paper will go down on top. The solid ink is going to go straight to a gas and permeate right into the plastic. So now that ink is gasifying and going directly into that plastic, so you're going to have a perfect face.
Yeah, that's funny and everything, but we need to keep moving. So, yeah.
Just finish it off.
Keep going.
All right, now we're entering the plastics room where we'll have final prep and we'll actually put our edge onto our board. So first step, what we're gonna do right here is we're gonna get these inserts, which it wasn't quite dried, lined up with our inserts in our jig. And what that does is it allows us to align the core to the base. So that'll go in there like that. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our router and we're gonna router it to shape. Now we're about to attach the metal edge onto the board.
The way around. And when it's all done, you literally have a board covered with clamps. Okay, so clamps, check. What's next?
Now we're taking all those pieces from all those different rooms and we're bringing them to the next one. All right, now we're taking all our pieces that we just had got in all the other rooms, and I'm gonna hand you off to Nick right here, and you're gonna lay up your board.
Sick. Pounds of pressure is this?
It's gonna be up to 45 or
50 pounds? Oh, that's not that much. 50 pounds of pressure. Water fills up this container. It's like tube. Presses it all together. Dude, amazing. It's cracking right now. It's not cracking. Think about all those layers we just put together with epoxy, fiberglass, and the wood core, and the steel edge. It's all just being smushed together right now. That's what makes it strong and flexible.
Ooh! Yeah, that's gonna be super hot. We're just gonna lift this up and put it on the table right here. Real
Ready?
hot. Yep.
That buttery. Whoa, dude. Oh my god. Look at this.
Quality in terms of
Gilly
aesthetics,
Gill.
but it would
Woo!
it would definitely.
That's super dope, dude. Oh, I'm so excited, dude. The boards look amazing. What's next?
So now it's still a snowboard square. We've just taken it out. It's cured. And we're gonna take it to our finished room. And we're gonna cut it out and make it into a snowboard that you can ride.
Let's go. All right, the final process is complete. The hole's been drilled. Everything's ready to go except for just taking off this top sticky layer. I'm impressed. Wow. Ooh. That baby flew, dude.
Hold it up.
Nice. See you coming. Gilly Gill. So that's it, guys. The last step is actually putting wax on the base of the board. And my man Austin just finishing it off. I want to thank you guys so much, Austin and you, Nick. I appreciate you. And Roman, I mean, what do you think?
Dude, I got my own, literally my own snowboard.
Yeah, and you put your hands in there and did the work.
My own snowboard.
I want to give these guys a big, huge shout out. Thank you guys so much, for real. You're gonna see us shred these boards very, very soon. But I want you to go give some love to these guys. Go check out their website, gilsonsnow.com. Get yourself a board.